David Healy. Been working for Wyndham Prince for about 9 years. Been working in the engineering industry for 16. Of that 16, I've been using 12D for 14. Broad range of projects, mostly in roads and drainage. Yeah, we entered the Innovation Awards because we thought we built a pretty good macro, and thought we'd test it in the market and see what others thought. Innovation to me means taking something already existing and making it better, or redefining it entirely to either more efficient or just to save a little bit more time. The main problem we have as designers is the initial setup process. Defining curb returns, applying the MTFs, that sort of thing, and just takes. It's boring and it's tedious, and designers don't like doing it. Before the macro, the workflow was essentially the users would have to generate their own curb return strings, run the apply many on each of those curb return strings, and also the roads, build the surface, set up the chains, plot out the PPFs. The main benefit of the solution was time saving, designers not getting bored. You can imagine after doing 50 or 60 curb returns manually, they probably start to lose interest, so it keeps the designers more focused, concentrate on the design itself rather than on the setup.
For example, one of our recent projects involved 109 roads, 426 curb returns. I think we estimate that would have taken about 80 hours to set up, and we managed to bring it down to about 2.
I think, unfortunately, most people take it for granted. They just assume that it's part of the package and probably don't understand the hours that have gone into building it. They just essentially press a few buttons and they get their design done, and they can then concentrate on the rest of the project. We've made changes to the macro. The initial macro was fairly simple, just curb returns and the plotting, and then we added the extra functionality of the snippets, and Phil created the snippets. We added those in, and then following that, the global parameters. It also means for our clients that we can work on more of their projects. We can deliver it slightly earlier, then we can work on another area of their project, rather than for them to have to wait for the first one to finish.